Hey guys, and welcome back to Income Stream Surfers. Today's video is how to make your first $20 on Redbubble, a full Redbubble guide by me. This is for newer Redbubble users who want to learn more. This video will be split into 6 parts: design, setting up your store, keywords, SEO, the upload process, and advertising your product. There will be chapters below. These are my first sales, which equals $20, so that's why I'm making this video. But how did I do it? What exact steps did I take to start making money on Redbubble? Step 1, the design process. First we'll go through the tools and then we'll go through design tips. There are 2 main tools people use for the design process: Canva or Placeit. Canva is incredibly easy to use. I have little to no graphic design experience and I've sold designs. Literally anybody can use it. It's not that expensive and it does have a free version. Placeit has a lot of free templates, pre-made templates that make it very, very easy to quickly and efficiently edit your designs to make something that people will buy very, very easily. Some design tips: make sure that your design is visible on all colors after you've uploaded it. If in this example you can see, you can't see it. Also in this example you can't see the entirety of the design, which looks terrible. Make sure that your designs are appropriate for your target audience. Like this example here, people don't want to have a big ass on their t-shirt. Don't ever use copyright examples. I know a lot of people do use copyright, but just don't. It's asking for trouble. Okay, step 2, setting up your store. So let's just very quickly go through making an account and setting pricing. Here's a little video that I did for you guys, which includes me signing up to Redbubble with a random email, putting a fake shop name, etc., etc. This is just a guide so that you guys can see how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, I will speed this part up. So one of the first things you want to do is to change your pricing, because you will not be making a lot of money from stickers when you first sign up. So just very quickly, I put it on 26% and I put stickers on 50%. You want to do this immediately though, so that you're not losing money when you start making sales. So a question that I got in my last video is how to set up Google Analytics. So what you want to do is you want to click create a new account on admin, and the important thing is you have to press show advanced options, create a universal analytics property, put redbubble.com in the URL, and then click create a universal analytics property only. Give it a name, obviously. These are not important. You can just click whatever you want here. Create, I accept, I accept, I accept. And then you want to copy the tracking ID, which you will see here. You have to copy the ID. And then once you've copied the ID, you have to go on Redbubble and you have to paste the tracking ID into your Redbubble dashboard like this. And it's as easy as that, guys. Okay, so the next part of the video will be focused on my keyword methods and finding out if a keyword is worth it or not. This is a question I'm asked all the time. First keyword method: cult references, famous people, famous quotes, famous song lyrics. Here's an example of one of the sales I made using this keyword method. This works really, really well. I'll talk about this in a bit more detail in a second. Second keyword method is the Ahrefs $7 trial method. I'll leave a link to my playlist which explains this method. And the third method is the keyword search operator method, which allows you to search through Redbubble for certain keywords. And yeah, you can have a look at this yourselves, guys. If you're not sure which search operator you can use this one here. And then this is how to find out if a keyword is really worth it. Number 1, find a keyword. 2, check its volume. And 3, check where it appears on Google. So here's an example from Pulp Fiction. This is a very famous scene from Pulp Fiction. And then we go on Ahrefs keyword generator and we type in the keyword associated with the design that I just showed you. And as you can see, it's got some good results. And as you can see, Redbubble appears first when you type in Pulp Fiction Bible verse t-shirt. So this would be a pretty decent example of a design idea and a keyword that you could very, very easily make, and which is not copyright. But just be aware, guys, that the most important thing for Google is search intent. It's not keywords. So if people are searching for these pictures but not to buy them, Redbubble will not appear. You have to be really careful with this, okay? Step number 4 is SEO. What is SEO and how to do SEO for Redbubble? You can pause the video and read this yourselves, but SEO is basically search engine optimization, Google, Bing, optimizing your website for these search engines. As you can see, Redbubble is already fully optimized. It has 8.4 million organic traffic every month, which is insane. So how does Redbubble SEO actually work? You create a design, Redbubble creates a product page automatically like this one here. Step 3 is Redbubble adds your design to the search results of any tags you put with your design. And then step number 4 is the really clever part, which is the search result page, which you can see here, is then indexed by Google, but also the product page is indexed by Google. So if you can find a keyword that is not on Redbubble already, you can essentially make your own Google search result like I did in this example. This worked really, really well. Okay, Redbubble tags and description. These are very important for SEO. Tags are particularly important. I don't think the description is as important as the tags. The tags is how Redbubble does its SEO. It's how it communicates with Google. For the description, you should write at least 50 words. The more words you use, the better. That's for Google. So here's an example of a description that I wrote for you guys. Okay, let's get into step number 5, the upload process. The first thing is to create a design with 2400 by 3200 pixels. I prefer this because it's good for most designs. As long as you put the design around about the middle of this picture, you will find that it works very, very well. So you put the design, you click transparent background, make sure you put it transparent, and then you wait for Canva or whichever you're using to download it. Download the picture, go on Redbubble, go on upload or add new work, upload new work, select the file from before. This will take me a while to find. I also put the wrong one. Put your title. Titles should just be the main keyword from Ahrefs keyword generator, the one with the most search volume, the one that you're basing the whole design around. The tags, as I said, get them from Ahrefs keyword generator, get them from a tags generator, and then just put a 50-word description every time, okay? And then this is one of the most important parts. You need to make sure of 2 things when you are uploading. First of all, you need to make sure that they are straight and that none of the design is cut off. People will not buy the design as you can see, some of them are automatically very, very bad. So you just have to be very careful with this and make sure that you put them all in the right place. You can make the images smaller if they don't fit. But yeah, you need to make sure, guys, that everything is straight. You can see the design, etc. Also, there will be examples where you can see the design, but then you can't see it on certain products, like a t-shirt, because the t-shirt is black and your writing is black. So you will have to upload your own image for that. So make sure that you click all the right things here and then just upload, and it's done. It's very, very simple, very, very easy process. Just make sure that you get everything right. Step 6 is advertising your products on Pinterest or Instagram. I'm going to focus on Pinterest. Even if you get clicks and 0 purchases, the clicks help you with Google and Redbubble's algorithm. You will appear higher if you get more clicks. So even if you don't sell anything, the clicks will help you a lot. And it's very, very easy to use Pinterest. I started using it last week, and yeah, I really recommend it, guys. I'm getting a decent amount of views for only having 3 pins. I'm just going to show you how to get a pin up there. So click on share your work on Redbubble. Find the design that you want to put on Pinterest. I'm going to use this as an example. And then you can download the images directly from Redbubble already on models, so it looks a bit more professional. You can also use some editing software or whatever to put it on something, make it look a bit nicer. So yeah, just pick one that looks good. Make sure you can see that some of them aren't perfect. Some of them are white background on grey jumpers and things. But then just hit download, and they'll put them into on the bottom bar there. You can see on the bottom of my screen, bottom left, you can see that it says work, which is a download. Download it on a couple of things because you want to be making a carousel. You don't want to just be making a single image. Carousels are a bit more interactive. So yeah, download 2-3 pictures, however many you want, and then just go back on Pinterest where you're adding the pin, and you can drag and drop directly from your download bar into Pinterest. It's very, very easy. And then just add a title using the keywords, using tags from Redbubble. You can use the description on your product, and then make sure that you add it to a board. So what you do is you create a new board. In this example, I think I create a new board just to show you. So I originally put it on meme merch, which is one that I made before, but then I decided to make a new board. So make a new board, call it something that's relevant to the product, and then create the board, and then put a description. Add alt text. You want to do that for Google. That will help you appear on Google search results, on Pinterest, which will probably lead to even more sales, which is perfect. Make sure you add alt text. It doesn't really matter what you write, just write something funny. Write something. I was kind of taking the mickey a little bit in this example. It's not a particularly serious thing. I'm just showing you how to use Pinterest. Okay, and then you want to go back on Redbubble and then click on View, and then copy and paste the URL and put it as the add destination link, add alt text. You want to tick all the boxes with things like this. These websites, they like it when you put all the information you want. Okay, and then hit publish, and then go off here, or press see it now, sorry. Once you're on your pin, you want to click save on a few. I've made a mistake here. I should have put them to the relevant board, but just follow a few people and start to build up your boards. This will increase your following, increase your clicks, increase your impressions, and these things perpetuate themselves. Some tips from me are upload at least one design a day, and motivation is vital for this because you're not being paid immediately.